Halo semuanya, kali ini kita bakal main game Hogwarts Legacy part ke-4. Kita bakal lanjutin petualangannya si Robin. Kita langsung aja ke ini ya. Kita continue. Udah level 5 nih. GG nggak tuh? BTW part kemarin kita udah di Hogsmeade ya. Kita beli tongkat baru, scroll, potion, dan lain-lain. Sekarang kita berada di ini ya, di ruang bawah tanahnya Hogwarts. Ini kayak itu loh, kayak gua gitu. Oke, kita langsung aja invest. Nah, kita bakal masuk ke sini ya. Nah, lihat toh, keren banget sumpah. Kita bakal ke bawah ya. Nah, selamat datang di ruang bawah tanah. Ini kayak ruang rahasia itu ya, Hogwarts ya. Keren banget. Ini ada something di sini. Kita dapat baju. Kita pakai ya. Kita pakai. Tunggu. Gimana caranya pakai? Quest map gear. Mantap. Terus mana ya gear? Oh, ini baju nih. Wih, di plus 8 coy. Wah, legendaris kampret baru juga main udah dapat legendaris saya. Gigi WP. Ini plus 1. Ini topi. Really? Udah topian wis. Ada ini loh, natural. Gak usah lah, jelek banget ya. Kasih topi ya wes. Ini sarung tangan nih, kasih ini biar keren. Nah, kayak penjahat gitu ya. Nah, kita kasih selongsong. Ini terus apa lagi yang kurang? Oh, ada flying mon. Ada tunggangannya loh. Oke, kita langsung aja ya. Kita bakal masuk nih. Enter. Widih, ini keempat keramat ya. Bukan keramat sih, ini kayak kamar jenazah. Bukan, makam. Iya, makam, kayak makam gitu ya. Makam kuno. Oh my god, ini berada di bawah tebing coy. Terus ini gimana coy? Apanya yang di repair? Apanya di repair? Gua bisa terbang kah? Ini masalah gimana ke sana nih? Gua terbang. Kelihatannya bukan terbang dah. Ini gimana ya? Oh, ini ada something kelihatannya. Oh gitu, ini harus dipukul ya, ini di atasnya mekanisme ini bisa gua pukul. Menarik. Aduh, sampai tiba-tiba muncul. Makan tuh ya. Makan tuh. Mana lagi? Nice. Aduh. What the fuck man. Makan tuh ya. Itu bisa itu apa enggak sih? Ditangkis. Wih. Apaan tuh? Bisa gitu, cok. Sihir apa coy? Gua dapat sihir baru kah? Hah? Kita dapat sihir baru itu? Bukan kok. Pembodohan. Wah, pembodohan. Udah. Kelihatannya nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Kita bakal masuk ya. Kita tunggu. Kita tunggu darah kita full. Nah, udah masuk.
Incendio.
Aduh, siapa yang nembak nih? Oh, bisa gitu coy. Di kampret. Oh, bisa itu cok. Bisa jurus, keren. Caranya nambah jurusnya gimana nih? Ini ada something di situ. Gimana cara ngambilnya? Oh, mungkin 3 gitu ya. 3. Kelihatan bukan dah. Oke, kita langsung aja ya. Nah, iya kan? Iya kan? Ini bisa gua seret nggak nih? Ada mandi tanah ya. Mekanismenya keren ya. Kayak domino. Wih, hampir jatuh boy. Oke. Ini kayak game itu ya, game God of War. Terus ini gimana lagi nih? Loh, goblok banget. si kintil. Oh, I see. Begitu caranya. Ini buat apa coy? Hah? Kenapa ada di situ? Mungkin ada something gitu. Oh, ada something. Goblok banget, gak bisa lari cok. Oh, ada 2 di situ ya. Menarik. Gimana caranya ke sana coba? Nggak sampai. Oke. Easy. Kita dapat sorban.
Revelio.
Tunggu. Gimana ya caranya ngecek equipment? Gear. Bagus. Yang mana yang ini dia. +5. Keren banget. Oh my god, kupluan kita. Menarik, mahal banget tuh. Defense 16. Wih, di kacamatanya harusnya diganti nih. Value point. Oke, kita lanjut. Menarik. Oh, ini ada yang besar nih. Kita dapat sorban, kita pakai ya. Lumayan. Mana tuh? Oh, ini sih. Collection nih apa nih? Oh, oke. Kita bisa crafting ya. Ini ada beberapa resep yang belum kita beli ternyata. Ini bis. Menarik, bisa beli bis ya. Beli atau something tuh. Ini musuh kita nih. Bagus. Kita bakal lihat gear, sorban, weapon +5. Oke, udah. Yang penting terisi dulu ya. Jelek atau bagusnya nanti iOS. Kita masih miskin. Kita bisa langsung masuk, nggak bisa dah. Kita harus tarung dulu ya. Nah, bang, bang, bang. Makan tuh ya.
Incendio.
Wah, oh harus deketnya.
Accio.
Acio, bak, 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 bak. Sini kok, Acio.
Accio.
Aduh, makan tuh ya. Langsung mati loh kalau kena api. Makan tuh ya. Aduh, gue ditabel.
Incendio.
No, kita harus hati-hati coy.
Accio.
Bahaya banget ya.
Incendio.
Makan tuh api. Wih, serem boy, serem.
Potato.
Makan tuh ya. Aduh, gue ditampol kampret anjing kau.
Accio.
Asio, aduh. Oke, nice, udah bersih. Nice, kita lanjut. Tunggu. Kita tunggu itu ya. Heal. Karena kita sekarat. Ada Kimore. Ada sebuah buku melayang, mencurigakan banget. Grimoire. Oh, apaan tuh? Ini siapa sih? Gua lupa dah. Keringan. Hujan turun. Widih, langsung mekar. Gila, seluruh. Semuanya bisa dengan sihir. Maha kuasa ya. Keren banget, anjay. Wih, langsung subur loh. Ngeri nggak tuh?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach.
Pacival Rakam,
Professor
kepala
Rookwood,
sekolah
Professor Bakar.
Hogwarts.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad, especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic.
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Hantune rese banget ya. Hantune rese banget sumpah, kayak badut deh. Kita dilaporin. Secret of what? Gua lupa dah. Sekarang kita bakal kemana nih? Kita tunggu misi selanjutnya. Ini putar global nih. Kita bakal coba lihat-lihat ya. Ini ada something. Professor Black, make I suggest pen magic the library. Oke, bodo amat. Oh, kita bakal ke sana ya. Kita bakal turun berarti. Naik maksudnya. Kok nggak ada orang sih? Kok nggak ada orang? Penuh dengan misteri. Ke bawah sini. Ya ampun. Kita bakal jalan kalau gitu. Ini masih jauh nih. Oh bukan, 30 meter. Bukannya gua teleport di sini ya tadi. Nah, harusnya gua teleport di sini nih. Kenapa? Oke, kita cari siapa sih? Thomas and Tribulance. Oke, kita bakal cari Profesor Vic. Nah, ini dia.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
Kita tunggu. Kita bisa duduk nggak nih?
Unorthodox.
Kenapa kita muter global terus sih? Duduk lah. Kita nggak bisa ngomong.
So,
Gua bakar.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Oke, kita bakal ngobrol sama Profesor Vic, profesor tercinta kita.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Ya ampun.
Oh dear.
Dipotong.
Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Quest complete, Tom and Turbulence. Kelihatannya kita bakal itu ya, mempelajari mantra baru nih. Bakar kau. Wih, tembus. Accio. Reparo. Oke, selamat datang. Kita disuruh ngapain lagi ini? World map. Anjir, besar banget ya. Kita disuruh ngapain nih? Hamlet, Marshmallow Community, Talk the World. Exit. Ya bodo amat lah, kita punya 2 misi ternyata. Tapi pertama-tama kita bakal ke duel dulu ya. Mana nih duel? Mana sih? Mid Natali. Gua mau duel, Cok. Yang mana duelnya? Ini kan Mid Natali, ini bukan ini. Loh. Bukannya gua harus duel ya? Mana ya? Oh ini. Oh bukan sih. Taklukkan battle ini. Ini kan? Ya udahlah. Kita bakal ke atas. Dung 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 dung. Kita bakal masuk ya. Oke, mantap. Kita disuruh ke herbal loh. Ini mana sih? Hidungnya mana, Cok? Teleport. Oh, di bawah. Tunggu. Bukan ke sana, sayang, ke sini loh. Nah, ke sana. Nah, ya kan? Ini ada teleportnya, kita buka dulu. Nah. Terus kita bakal balik. Koto herbal, kita bakal herbal. Ya udahlah, kita bakal ke herbal lagi ya. Kita bakal buat ramuan kelihatan. Herbal masih dipegang Sirius kah? Sirius. Bukan Sirius. Apa sih? Lerona. Oh, bodo amat. Wih, jauh banget ya. Oh, lewat sini. Nah, kita sampai ke greenhouse herbal, tempat herbal nih. Oke, kita bakal belajar herbal. Oh my god, ini tanaman apa tuh? Serem banget dah.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here,
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Wih, itu tanaman apa ya?
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing
Serem
ball.
banget, sumpah. Itu tanaman pemakan
Today
daging.
we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh my god. Tanaman mandrake ini yang bisa teriak kan?
Let's
Gua
see if we
inget
can't
nih
make our fibrous
yang
friends
di
a bit more
film-film.
comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our
Yang
ears.
akarnya bisa berteriak, kewonceng, kampret tuh emang.
Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Cool. Ya, dia kan bisa teriak kan, kampret. Wah, sampai pecah. Masukin. Ah, bagus. Diam. Tidur sana, tidur. Tanamannya mengerikan ya. Serem banget loh.
Dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task,
Oke,
we'll
kita
be
udah
planting
belajar
trees at our potting tables.
tanaman
You can all get
teriak.
started. I need to have a brief
Tanaman
word
teriak.
with
Ini
the
tanaman
parents
apa sih?
student.
Kita bisa bakar. Gak mempan. Oke, kita bakal tanya Profesor Garlic.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not
Garlic.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Oke, kita bakal belajar menanam pohon. Bukan pohon sih. Wih, langsung loh. Gila, 10 menit. Oke, terus empathy. Terus kita apain coy? Well done, udah selesai berarti. Oh gitu caranya. Kita butuh pot, tanah, terus tanam. Udah selesai.
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Oke. Sekarang kita bakal ke lender. Siapa ke lender? Oh, Ini
Hello.
teman baru
Saw
berarti.
you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian.
Go to greenhouse.
Thinks he's really good. But you outright here we are. Home of the Chinese.
Greenhouse.
Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once.
Ini
Don't worry. Nurse Lady
boneka
put it back
latihan.
on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that.
Kita disuruh ngapain nih? Harvest jenis. Oh, ini jenis. Wih, serem banget, Cok. Lihat toh, ada gigi-giginya.
Now, see that
Kita
honey?
ambil.
Just
Kita
toss
ambil.
the cabbages
Kita
in.
disuruh ngambil berapa
They'll
nih?
do the rest.
4. Udah. Ini kita ke dummy. Tap. Oh, ini terus. Yang bilang kita bisa jurus nih. Then tap to use. Oh, oke. Kita ngapain, Cok? Hold tap and tap. Diapain, coy?
I'm sorry.
Oh, ngobrol
What do I need to
dulu.
do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Kita tahan terus. Gini.
Look at that.
Oh, menarik.
Get their
Lihat toh.
mouths on.
Serem banget nih tanaman
Mum
bisa
planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
bisa tarung
Did
anjir.
save her the denoming,
Buat
but they left the
digigit nggak
honking
nih?
daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Cara ngeluarinnya tap 2 kali ya. Di sini ada lagi kah yang bisa gua ambil gitu buat senjata? Ini kayak bom ya, tapi gigit ya, bukan meledak. Keren banget. Ini ada something. Oke, itu buat darah kelihatannya. Lumayan lah, gratisan ya. Gua bisa crafting kelihatannya. Ada lagi gitu. Ini greenhouse nih, nggak ada apa-apa nih. Miskin.
You can't
Ini.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Profesor Garlic. Garlic mana sih garlic? Ini masih 4 menit ya. 10 menit lah asli loh, lama banget loh.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oke, Quiz complete herbology class. Ini kita bisa ambil kah? Kelihatannya belum dah. Ini masih 4 menit ya. Disiram terus, oh bukan. Gua kira disiram terus. Kita bakal kemana nih? Kita udah belajar herbal. Oh, potion class. Kita bakal ke potion. Terus ya potion aja lah dulu. Yang paling dekat mana nih? Ini. Oke, selamat datang di Central Hall. Kita bakal ke mana nih? Gua coba lihat ya. Kita tandai. Nah, nice. Kita bakal turun. Oh, potion class. Kita bakal belajar yang namanya potion. Nge-lag banget dah. GPU gua nggak kuat, sorry ya. Kita bakal potion class. Potion. Oh, ini. Gua kira yang satu nih deket sini loh. Ternyata jauh ke depannya. Oke, kita bakal belajar. Ini siapa nih profesornya? Profesor Snap. Bukan Snap. Anjir. Harry Potter, Profesor Snap jadi potioner. Di sini Profesor Snap. Kayak dibelokin sedikit ya namanya Snap dan Snap. Atau mungkin dia saudara. Mungkin dia saudara dah. Sharp dan Snap dan Snap. Apa sih? Gak jelas banget dah. Potioner.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Oke, sekarang kita bakal belajar potion.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Kita putar. Oke, mantap.
When adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Kita kasih something nih. Kita kasih ijo-ijo racun. Oke, nice. Udah, terus diminum. Oh, diputar, bagus. Putar, mantap. Terus cepat banget ya buat ramuannya. Cuma 2 bahan loh, bayangin. set gitu udah jadi kampret.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Kita udah jadi.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Oke, kita bakal nyelesain misinya Profesor Sep. Kita disuruh ngapain nih?
Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Oke, kita disuruh ngambil telur. Oh my god, kita ambil bahan-bahan ya. Mana nih? Ini. Oke, udah dapat bulu. Terus ini mongrel fur. Bagus. Terus satu nih telur. Oh my god, ini telur apa nih? Warna merah. Ih, serem banget dah. Oke, di sini ada something, ada harta karun. Kita riset dulu ya. Explore, terus explore, cari item. Oke, kita balik. Kita udah ngumpulin.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Oke, brew Endurus potion. Kita disuruh buat potion. Mana? Oke, kita buat. Mana resepnya? Endurus potion. Oh, ini. Oh, 30 detik ya. Kita harus sabar. 30 detik. Nah, gerak sendiri kan. Ini kekuatan sihir yang membuat potion. Sihir maha kuasa. Kita bisa dengan malasnya, kita bisa membuat potion hanya dengan melihat. Nah, udah jadi potionnya. Terus kita ambil. Nice, mantap, langsung hilangkan. GG nggak tuh? GG WP nggak tuh? Oke, kita udah buat potion. Terus kita bakal ke sini. Wih, bisa gitu kampret potionnya. Endurus potion, gimana caranya coy?
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor again.
Mana sih profesornya? Ini. Nah, kesini nih. Nah, nggak kelihatan profesornya tadi.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Oke, kita udah belajar potion, sekarang ke sini. Ya ampun, lower hub. Wih, jauh banget dah. Wih, jauh banget, sumpah. Kita bakal jalan-jalan berarti ya. Kita punya itu enggak sih, tunggangan? Gua berharap tunggangan gitu, satu aja wes. Kita nggak punya tunggangan, cok. Ini komplit. Kita bisa klaim ya. Oh my god. Lihat toh, legendary Legendary, oh my lord, oh legendary. Ini gratisan nih, lumayan nih. Kita pakai dah. Inventory kiri. Mana ya? Loh, bukannya kita dapat ya tadi? Weh, pembohong. Wah, pembohongan publik, cok. Bukannya tadi gue dapat ya? Atau buka apa tuh, quest? Ini kan? Complete main key reward. Udah key reward loh. Mana caranya? Ya bodo amat lah ya. Oke, kita bakal melakukan perjalanan ke sana tuh. Oke, sekarang kita udah sampai di Hogwarts. Di sini kita bakal ketemu sama Nati. Ini bisa gua bunuh kan? Gak bisa gua bunuh, coy. Kebal. Oke, 80 meter nih, harusnya cepat ya. Santai ya, sabar. Kita habis ini sampai. Nah, kita udah sampai ini. Itu buat teleport ya? Ya bukan sih. Bukan teleport. Nah, itu tuh yang deket. Nice. Kita tanya.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Kita bakal kemana?
What's going on here?
What are you going here? Oh, kita bakal ke sana ya. 60 meter. Ada perkemahan, kita bakal mampir. Apa nih?
I've no idea who it is you think I might
Nora
have seen.
Treadwell.
I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back
Ini
in
perampok.
time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Oke, kita bakal ngelawan.
I see you. Incendio.
Tunggu ya, tunggu tuh. Makan tuh api. Apaan tuh?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Duelis.
I see you. Take up. We can hold them up.
Tunggu. Quest kita sekalian nyelesain quest. Nah, ini kan. Loh, gimana sih? Apa gua ngulang ya? Aduh, gua bingung dah. Oke, kita ulang lagi. Santai ya, santai, sabar, gua kepencet tadi. Nah, udah.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have
Kita skip langsung ya.
I've been busy with my research. I do not have time.
Nice. Kita langsung bakar mereka. Nice. Nah, ini duelis nih. Kita bakal ngelawan ini. Nice. Aduh. Langsung itu ya sekarang dia bos. Kita roll. Makan tuh ya. Wajah, makan tuh ya, mati semua. Udah mati kan? Omelet, nice.
I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Kita bakal ngobrol sama manusia aneh.
You all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols?
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Uy. Oke. Ini ada harta karun.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Oh, kita disuruh ngambil.
I have the mallow
Oh,
sweet.
dapat daun.
Notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Terus kita apain? Use. Lah. Oh, menarik.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Merlin Trial.
What should I do now?
Ini apa nih?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious.
Repairers.
Siapa Jo? Ini apa cuy?
The flames
Oh,
made the
kita
pyre sing.
bakar. Menarik. Teka-teki Merlin. Langsung jadi gerbang ya. Bukan gerbang sih. Oh, iya kan gerbang. Bukan. Sebuah bangunan ya. Terus kita apain cuy? Speak to Nora Treadwell.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Oke, kita udah nyelesain misi ini. Terus kita bakal lanjut ke misi selanjutnya ya. Ini kita kita belum ini nih. Aduh, ini belum dah. Ini ada misi baru gitu. Kelihatannya belum dah. Wah, ini masih banyak yang belum nih. Kita cari musuh di mana nih? Kita cari musuh yang mana ini ya? Kita disuruh cari musuh. Oh, itu ada something tuh. Nice. Requiem. Oh, level 5 ya. Kita level berapa nih? Level 7. Mantap. Kita bakal langsung teleport. Mana mapnya? Nice. Really? Jauh banget dah. Kita bisa. Kita di Hogsmeade ya. Langsung travel.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oke, kita bakal jalan-jalan di Hogsmeade. Oh, kita bakal ke Ollivander. Kita lihat tongkat.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Oke, kita disuruh invest. Di sini nggak ada yang bisa gua ambil gitu. Kelihatannya nggak ada. Kita langsung invest ya. Wih, jauh banget, 800. Oke, kita bakal balik ke Hogwarts. Bukan dah, ke sini. Lah, wah, ini ke tower ya. Wah, jauh banget nih. Wah, seriously. Oh, kita lewat sini nih, bisa nih. Di depan kastil. Kita teleport di sana, terus kita jalan. Oke, kita bakal jalan. Kok lewat sini ya? Loh, kok lewat sini sih? 200 meter. Oh, ke sana dah. Kelihatannya bener. Oke, kita ikuti Google Map. Kita bakal ke sana ya. Kita udah malam nih. Habis ini kita istirahat. Ini bisa tidur apa enggak ya? Wow, best classroom. Di samping ternyata ada hutan ya. Best classroom. Kita ambil nih, lumayan. Ini, oh kita putar-putar. Wih, udah sore ini. Bukan, kita ambil. Banyak banget jamur merah yang imut. Kita bakal ke atas sambil ngambil something yang berguna. Perjalanan ke atas. Kita kemana lagi nih? Masuk kah? Oh iya kan.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be
Ya,
upstairs.
ada orang
amongst the
kah?
owls.
Kok sepi banget ya? Kita disuruh ngapain di sini? Invest. Reparo. Burung hantu.
Don't mind
Oh,
me,
ini
elves.
tempatnya
I'm just
burung
here to help a
hantu.
friend. Now, where are those statues?
Ini.
I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick.
Tadi ada something, sumpah loh. Nah, ya kan, ada something. Ini sarang burung hantu ya.
Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio.
Oh, ada something. Oh, bisa diambil ternyata ya. Accio. Replace. Oh, itu ternyata bos. Kita ambil something. Ada something? Nggak ada.
Nothing.
Oh, ada something nih.
Here's a welcome surprise. Revelio. Accio.
Accio.
I best keep looking.
Accio. Ah, ada something. Lumayan, kita ambil. Udah. Udah. Apalagi yang ditaruh? Udah kan? Udah kan? Udah. Retron, the breed, sulfur, the... Oh, kita disuruh balik. Kita disuruh balik. No. Kemana nih? Locksmith. Bukan nih. Kita disuruh kemana ya? Tunggu. Kembali ke burung, sulfur, the press. Oh, press ke atas mungkin.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Ya kan, ada something di sini. Ambil semua.
Nothing.
Nice. Kita ambil nih burung-burung kuntul. Mungkin ini bisa dipasang.
What's happening?
Nice. Udah. Burung gagak ya, gue. Shit, main apaan nih? Wih, terbang tinggi.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Oke, kita udah interogasi nih setan. Kita interogasi setan. Nice, level 8. HP gua nambah 25.